Okay. I'm echoing. I can hear myself. Okay. Anyway, so we're so professional. Hi, I'm Allison, and welcome to My Weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 21. Well, Deb and Tyler with me as always, and still hearing myself echo.
Deb, can you close the YouTube tab?
What? I don't have the YouTube tab open.
Okay.
Not me. Yeah, anyway, welcome to the show, guys.
What a great episode. Deb and Tyler are with me. We're just having a little technical difficulties. This is okay. I'm speechless right now. I don't even know where to go with this episode. Right as the show was ending, everyone was talking to Nick, trying to bullshit their way out of what they did to him and Bella, which is hilarious. I can't wait to watch the live feeds later.
I know.
Also, Camp Comeback, Cliff got voted out and came right back in the house. So the question is...
Shocking. That was shocking.
Listen, here's the thing.
Cliff handles balls better than me and Deb do.
I'm not surprised he can handle balls. I've been saying it all season. But would it be it was like a complete waste of time for David and Ovi and Kevin to be in Camp Comeback just to have Cliff win. Wow.
So
I'm in shock. I have a lot. Let's say hi to the people in chat. AB, Thomas the Talker, Mars, Marty Weaver, Carlos Ways 277, Lori M. Hello, everyone. And Nelda I'm sure will be in here shortly. I have notes. Oops. We're all over the place tonight. I have notes. I don't even want to read the notes. Cliff, man, David was crying when Julie was interviewing him, and he's just so sad.
Happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also happy for Cliff.
I feel like David was really holding back in that interview. Like when he was saying, like, I wanted this year to be different. I think we were all
to say something. He wanted to say.
I think we were all reading between the lines of like, I don't want to see like the minorities get targeted. You know, it was such a bad look, honestly, that Julie is talking to 3 brown people outside of that competition. Like they are like the 3 losers, like the first 3 people. That's a really terrible look, guys. Do you guys think that too?
Were horrible. The optics were horrible. It's just, the 3 brown people in the house are
so bad
on the way out the door.
I mean, I can't imagine. My heart was just breaking for all 3 of them because you know that they really wanted to be there and they had plans to do all of this stuff and to just have it spin so quickly. I mean, look, I don't have a problem with Cliff. I'm happy for Cliff. I'm an old woman too, honey. I'm 42. I'm all ready for these old people to make it farther in the game. I mean, we deserve to be there too, but it's just amazing to me how this whole episode played out. The look on Nick and Bella's face when Julie announced that Nicole was safe.
Honestly, I was expecting a bigger reaction out of Nick and Bella.
Me too.
Especially Bella, you know, and I was assuming that she would just like go off the handle and like we would see her like arguing with everybody and like not keeping shit in and stuff. I would assume that they were out probably arguing during commercial. I wouldn't be surprised if on Sunday we get like a little like recap of what happened, like either commercial or like right after the episode, because we ended off on the episode with Nick kind of being cornered in the room, being like with Annalise, Christy, Jack, and Tommy. And Nick's like, what did I do? Like, why did you guys do this? And that's kind of where we left off. So we'll see what happens next.
And plus Kat saying that she knows what's going on, but she's voting, you know, to evict, what's her name? Nicole anyway. So she knows what's going on.
How much does Kat really know about what's going on though?
But she said she knew, but she said she's going to vote to evict Nicole anyway. But why would you do that if you do know what's going on?
Because here's the thing, whoever is leaving could very well come back and Camp Comeback. And that is what happened tonight. So Kat, in turn, did the right thing. Because look at all the people that you got Cliff. I have it written down now.
Where do you think Kat is on the list of a target to get even
I
Right
have no idea.
Right from comeback, right? You know, as soon as you come back, who's going to
Pretty
go
low.
first?
This
Pretty
house,
low.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
look-
point, Deb.
look who's outside of the 6 shooters now. You've got Nicole. Like if these people actually work together now, Nicole, Bella, Sam, Jessica, Kat, and Cliff, that is 6 against 6 now.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I think
Yeah.
Bella and Nicole
Jessica is useless. Jessica's useless.
Yeah, she
I
didn't win
keep
an
forgetting
HOH.
Jessica is even there. Like I saw her like
She
hugging
did
people
Holly's
after
there.
the comp was over, and I was like, "Who is this bitch?" And I was like,
And
"Oh,
she
that's
has
right, it's Jessica."
zero loyalty.
So
Girl has
bad.
zero loyalty to anybody.
Remember preseason when I said she would be like Sabrina in Big Brother Canada too? Boy, oh boy, was I wrong on that read. Yeah.
She's horrible.
Terrible casting. Seems to be the theme
Terrible.
of the season.
Yeah.
But I had my roommate watch the show with me. He hasn't really seen too much of the season, but right away he was like, "God, these people are terrible. Like, is it like this every season?" Because he's only seen Celebrity Big Brother 2, so he was like, "Gosh, their behavior is like just as bad as Lolo." And I was like, "Oh no, it's far worse than anything Lolo did." And he was like, "Is this common for Big Brother? Because I feel like every time we watch the show together, like I have this like negative reaction to these people." And I'm like, unfortunately not. Like last year, Big Brother 20 was a great cast. You know, and for whatever reason, we have this hot mess this year. So
The one thing that I did suspect is David trying to talk to Julie. I think that he desperately wanted to say what he really needed to say, but I think it was really too painful for him to even verbalize what needed to be said.
yeah, and Julie, as a woman of color, she gets it.
She
You know, she
she
understands.
got it, and that's why she just
She didn't push it too much. Yeah,
compose himself.
classy.
Because, yeah, she's going to interview him after, and perhaps he can compose himself enough,
Yeah.
in the final interview to verbalize what needs to be said.
Yeah. We have Anilda in the chat. She says, I'm glad they showed Jack in the water bottle issue. I'm glad they showed that too, but they left out like the very worst part of it was his retelling of it after. So right after he has that conversation with Kemi, he goes outside to the Grateful Eight and he's like, "Yeah, guess what I just told Kemi? I just told her, you think you're so goddamn special for putting that water bottle in the fridge." Like he like totally fabricated like how he came off, like, and just seeing it back, like Kemi just had like eye rolls and like she's like, "I'm not even letting this fucking like idiot get to me at all. Like I'm just saying, I'm just gonna agree with what he's saying because it just makes my life easier." And just the amount of mansplaining just in that scene alone, but through Jack the entire season, it is so awful. And I pray, guys, I hope that whoever wins HOH this week really realizes that Nick and Bella are more easy targets and good meat shields to keep around in the game, and the big threats to really focus on coming up next are Jack and Jackson.
The jackholes. But the
Yeah,
jackholes
look, here's the thing. If he'd come at me like that, I would have been like, "Well, Jack, do you have an alternate place you'd like for me to put my blender bottle? Because I can think of one place right now I'd like to shove it."
And no, it's not where you
Keep
shoved it in
talking,
Annalise's either.
Yeah.
Annalise is, yeah.
Oh my god.
She's got room.
Yeah.
Apparently she's got room because he's huge.
Yeah. Well, apparently he's the biggest dick that she's ever had. Is
I don't
her
wanna be
exact word.
derogatory. I don't want. What the talking about? You don't want to be derogatory. You're being an asshole. You should have pulled her, if that big a deal, pull her aside and say, "Look, this is what's going on." She's like, "Nobody else is putting their bottles in there." "Well, you're putting your bottle in there." Who gives a fuck about putting a blender bottle in the goddamn refrigerator, jackass? Nobody cares. Suck.
Oh my God. I would find
Stop.
every bottle.
Sorry, Mom.
I would dig every bottle out of the trash and fill it with piss. I don't even know what I would fill it with, and just fill the refrigerator with anything.
We'd have a bluebell incident. I'd be licking everything.
So AB brings up, I want to bring this up too. AB in the chat says, "You can say that, Allison, because no one will call you the angry black woman, LOL." But there is actually some truth to this. I mean,
That is true.
So Kemi has said, like, I will not give like the
give into the stereotype.
Yeah, so she said, like, I don't trust production. to not paint me as the angry Black woman, and that's why I'm not, going off on Jack and having and kind of arguing with him and putting him in his place. And that is just such a shame that like Kemi is so aware that they are really pushing
that she can't even defend herself.
Yeah, it's really terrible. And you could just tell during that interview, like, she is so checked out. Like, she is so ready to get back home and like away from these people. And honestly, I'm glad that like these people, I wish that they were in the game, but I'm glad that like their suffering has ended with just these awful, awful people.
Also, that they are going to discover the intense love for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Ovi, sequester's open, honey. Come on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Audrey we will get you in there. You slide right in.
Man, Ovi was such a sweetheart too. God, all three of them were so. It's so sad. It really is. It really is.
Because they were, and they all went out with such class.
Yeah.
Like it was just really, it was nice. But I really, really hope that they get to verbalize,
I think that's, Deb, I honestly think that's the, because if I recall correctly, they don't really do these like extended interviews online afterwards or anything like that. I feel like this is CBS's way of like addressing it, but not being on the show where it's going to get a lot of viewers, so CBS can say like, oh, we addressed it. Like, you guys can't yell at us anymore, but we still can, because you are still perpetuating this behavior. We still never got any kind of acknowledgement from production when Kemi said on the live feeds that production told her in the diagram to snap her fingers and go, "Nuh-uh, girlfriend." There is just all of this like racial, like, just like undertones that I feel like CBS is trying to just like deal with in such a hush-hush way instead of really addressing it like they did in Big Brother 15.
Right. No, you're right.
It's really sad. But one thing that wasn't sad was I do want to talk about the veto episode, because what a shining star Caitlin Herman is.
Oh, for sure.
I love her.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God. I had such a thrill watching her, and she's like, this is literally my worst nightmare. And she's like, this is triggering me so much right now. But it was funny to see everybody else kind of struggle on that puzzle. Maybe there's some truth to the fact that that puzzle was really hard to do.
And she also said on Twitter that there was a lot more footage of her and DRs, but because of Bella's drama, they had to dedicate the time to that instead of her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's, there's alliances inside alliances inside alliances. It's part of the course for, Big Brother. But I'm a little, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little somber tonight. I'm sad.
I am too. I think we are.
I felt the heaviness. I felt it as the three of them were sitting there. As happy as I am for Cliff, because I'd like to see a good man, an older gentleman, make it, irregardless of his skin color or whatever. I just am happy to see him make it. I would have loved to have seen David. That was the one I really wanted. Yeah, and behind him,
he could have really shaken things up.
I would have loved to have seen one of the two. If I had to pick in the order, it would have been David, Ovi, Kemi. I am living now for Kemi's Twitter. Hopefully she will get on that shit tonight or tomorrow or whenever. I'm ready.
Guys, if you guys remember, one of my good friends actually befriended her during the open casting call. Do you remember me telling the story?
No. What?
So he met her during the open casting call for the New York one this year. That's where they met. And so they follow each other on Instagram, and Kemi would like comment on all of his pictures and stuff. So he's been rooting for her. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to connect with her. Maybe we can get her on the show. I
just got I did a friend request for Ovi, and they just accepted my friend request.
Yeah, I'm friends with Ovi too. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. I should add him then. Before he gets too many requests and he can't do it anymore. But
exactly.
Somebody did bring up a good point in the chat. Winston said Cliff operates hydraulic rigs that turn on a dime. So yeah, this was pretty much, I don't want to say tailor-made, or anything, but it was definitely something that he I
It was
don't know
in his
what
wheelhouse.
in his
It was
wheelhouse.
definitely.
I don't
it
know
was in his
anything
wheelhouse.
about hydraulic
I think
brakes.
it's probably the fairest competition that they could have done, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
they've
Yeah,
done
it's
this.
a crapshoot. It is a crapshoot.
They did this in Big Brother OTT. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're like the encyclopedia for OTT, because it's so funny because you don't like remember too much about like past seasons after they're done, except for OTT. I wonder why that is.
Because Big Brother OTT.
I'm putting on socks, by the way. That's what I'm doing.
I didn't know what you were doing down there.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
a
know
story and he's
what-
sticking to it.
Big Brother OTT, let me tell you something, because Big Brother 19 was such a nightmare that I cashed it in and only did one show a week. Big Brother OTT was the last one that I was severely 100% dedicated to, and I had to watch it because there were actually people counting on me to cover it 3 times a week, 3 times a week, to try to help them understand. I guided people through it. I talked them through it, how to watch it and all of it. And I learned just like everyone else. But anyway, that's not what we're not here to talk about. But
Can I say, Tyler, you look fabulous in blue.
Oh, thank you. Just trying to keep up with you, Deb. You look fabulous always.
Andrew Gibson sent me a message. He said, "Good for fucking Cliff."
It was really impressive, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
I was really impressed. I was surprised that he did so well so fast.
So I have a hot take. I think that if Nicole wins HOH, I don't think that she should target Nick and Bella. I really don't. I think she will, and I think she'll be peer pressured to do that. But like I said, like Nick and Bella at this point are very flashy meat shields to kind of keep in front of you. You know, if I were Nicole, I would really take this HOH as an opportunity to kind of get like the other side, like finally like officially banded together and take out.
I think if Sam comes to Nicole and explains the situation, because Sam knows. No, Sam knows what's up.
Yeah.
Let's get down. Sam knows what's up. I think if he really comes to her and explains, like, you know, the numbers, that it's 6 against 6 if you're with us.
Yeah, Sam is always a.
Get it.
He's
They're
a
using
very,
you.
Sam is a very fluid chess piece in this game. That I'm very interested in seeing like what happens. Like where I think I said this on Tuesday's episode, Allison. I'm very curious where Sam's trajectory is going to go in this game. And I don't know, he's like a big question mark each week, but you know, options are always a good thing in games like this, right? You know, like you have like a path A, path B that you could go down. It's when you get yourself kind of stuck in this corner like Nick and Bella have, that's when things start to go wrong, because then you're not playing with fluidity. You have your back up against the wall and you can't seem to get out of it.
And I think that Sam's social game is so good that he can go into any room and step into any conversation, like kind of like Tommy.
Yeah.
Step into any conversation and, you know, nobody's shutting up in front of him.
Yeah.
So, you know, he really has a distinctive advantage, and he's a comp beast. I think everybody noticed that he is a comp beast. But yeah.
I'm sorry, I was looking at you. Yeah, Sam is Switzerland. I said it Tuesday, did I not? I said Sam, did I not?
I mean, I was.
Yes.
He was
Yes,
my winner
yes
pick going into the
or
season.
no
So
question.
I will give you credit that you did, but I am telling you, I was there first.
Oh, you shush your face up. Bella was my winner pick. How do you think I feel right now?
And honestly, being from Maryland, I'm embarrassed that her and Nick have been wearing University of Maryland sweater, and she was wearing Maryland flag shorts tonight. And I was just like, this is not how we are. Like, I know that she's crazy. I know that I'm crazy, but my entire state is not indicative of the two of us.
And you know what I did like the last episode where they were showing Nicole not lying and everybody else saying,
yep, she did not lie.
Yeah.
And she did not tell one lie, and they backed it up, which I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you hear all the girls calling Nick and Bella bullies.
Yeah.
And then they lie. Yeah. And then they lie. They're like, Annalise's sis was the biggest one. I never said that.
I know. Yeah. She was like, bring her ass in here. We'll call her out right now. And then she's the one that's kind of like defending her at the end of the week once Christy starts getting her crazy ball rolling.
Can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
We can talk about it. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Going up, Yeah, I'm going up. I'm going up. I'm going up on the block. I'm going up. What was that?
You don't understand. I'm going up. It's happening. I'm going up, and then like she pulls a Jessica into the room.
They're all like,
and Jessica's eyes when Christine said, "I'm going up," Jessica's eyes were like, "Oh,
big as her face."
But the weird thing about Christy, and it's interesting, is when it's time to vote somebody out that she knows it's wrong. She literally has a visceral response to voting someone out when she knows it's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah. But
so
man,
she does have good instinct with that.
I wish she had wasted her diamond power of veto. That would have been just the best. I'm gonna use my diamond.
I mean, honestly, after telling Nick and Bella about it, she should have used it because
She's
that's
told everybody. Doesn't everybody know?
I know. Once they showed her telling Nick and Bella, I was like, okay, great. Everybody in the house knows now.
Everybody knows.
So if I were her, I would just flush that power so that she's not targeted for it.
Yeah.
Now Ovi's power is out of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sad because that was a really good one. Daisy, will you please get down? Jesus Christ.
Oh God. Finley's around here somewhere, but I'm jealous. I wish I could have a sweet cat up here with me. Anyway, I don't know. I had written down some notes, but it is relevant. Oh, I did like how they showed, because yesterday morning when I was getting ready for work, Kimmy and Nicole were in the hammock talking about people. They didn't show all of it, but they did show where Kimmy was talking about how Jackson is fake, Bella talks too much, and Jack is stubborn. And then they went into the whole cup thing. I have nailed what it is about Jack that really gets me more than anything other than him just being a complete jackhole. He looks like my son's father. I'm serious. All you have to do is picture him clean shaven, short hair, and green eyes and fair skin, not tan. And he even sounds like him. And I'm sitting here going, what is it about this guy? And I'm going through pictures for my son. And I'm like, oh, this is it right here. This is it. He does. And it's just, I found it kind of funny how some people can kind of trigger and remind you of others. Yes, I was once married to a man that looked like a young Jason Momoa. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe a big nerd like me?
Yes,
Cliff is sorry, somebody in the chat just said Cliff is #2 trending on Twitter, and I just checked and he is.
That's
good for him.
Can we talk about something very disturbing?
What?
Jackson's disturbing obsession with food.
Okay, I want to talk about this. So on the live feeds, he
it's disorder, like this. It's borderline disorder.
So here I have some thoughts on this. He basically mentioned on the live feeds very casually that he has done steroids. I'm sure he's not doing it while in the Big Brother house. And he had like a puncture like bruise on his chest the first week of the house. So like maybe that was his like last round, like right before going in or something. But being a power lifter, like with or without steroids, like you are required to eat a lot more to maintain a physique like that. So I understand him eating 24/7. What I don't understand is him like literally like chugging out of the bottle saying, why am I drinking this? I don't even like this, and putting it back in the fridge. Rationing food for everybody, being super territorial over like I have never seen this kind of like
that's what I'm saying. That's
control.
why that's why I said it's like borderlining on disorder.
Yeah.
Because of the way he does ration food, and he food shames people. Like
I think it's just
M&Ms and he took them away from him.
Yeah, I saw that. We were talking about that on the show on Tuesday, but I think it's a way for him to kind of exercise his power and kind of assert his dominance and kind of make it known his position in the house to everybody without him literally coming out and saying like, I'm running this house. Like I'm in control of this. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that.
You think it's more than a control than disorder?
I think so. I really like, I think like in the back of his head, it's him trying to exercise his power of dominance over everybody. I really think it's game related on like a subconscious level. I don't think that he's aware that that's what he's doing, but I think that it's on those kind of lines rather than like a mental disorder. Allison, what do you think? You look very deep in thought.
I think I agree with some people in chat. I think he has an addictive personality, and when you have an addictive personality, you trade one addiction for another. And he's now eating. And a lot of people who go through detox of certain kind do in fact eat.
Yeah.
So I could see that's why he's eating a lot. That's why I try not to harp on it too much, because you never know what he's going through. Other than he's a dick. He's just an absolute dick.
Well, here's the thing. If he is actually going through something, he shouldn't have been cleared to be on Big Brother. Like, aren't they supposed to be doing like?
Have any of these people been cleared to be on Big Brother?
You know what I mean? Like they should be doing like so many numerous like mental, physical like exams, like just to make sure they're healthy in every sense of the word.
Speaking of healthy in every sense of the word,
oh boy,
can we talk about the 3 rashes in the crotch? The 3 crotch rashes?
Yeah, we talked about that.
What type of STD screening do they do before they go into the Big Brother house? Because there's obviously
none.
I've never made it that far in the Big Brother casting process to have my crotch scraped, Patsy, to see what's going on down there.
Yeah,
I think your Finley's probably a lot cleaner than theirs, if you know what I mean.
My Finley? Wow.
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Yeah.
But something going around in the Big Brother house.
But
what do you guys think is going to happen now? Yes, when you get a pap smear, you get your vagina scraped out. I'm not going into any more detail. But what do you guys think is going to happen now in the house? Like, from what I could tell, they're all going to blow smoke up Bella and Nick's ass just to keep them on their side for numbers. We didn't know what you were going to do. I've seen that in a chat a couple of times. You know, we didn't know which, you said you didn't care. I think that's a load of shit, because he has said from the very beginning that he wanted, excuse me, Nicole gone. Hey, better the attic than the basement for what I got going on today. Broccoli.
No, I mean Nick and oh boy.
Dead.
Nick and Isabella made it very clear this week that it's Nicole that needs to go. Nicole actually joins a very, very small list of people in Big Brother history that have successfully avoided a backdoor target. So good on her, even though I think it was more people outside of her that made this happen. It's still just a pretty
like I said, I really think it was Nicole's like visceral response to not wanting to vote her out, because it was just the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
And whatever Christy says, they do.
That's the thing. Christy and Tommy are like really in the driver's seat. I think Tommy knows it, but I don't think Christy knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She kind of bent the ladies, kind of rallied the troops to go the Nicole route to keep her, which I was very impressed with. And even she still, I mean, wow. Look, I spiral out of control. I think I have PMDD when I'm on my period. Oh God, don't even get me started. I'll be on the rag in that house. It'll be insane. But she was really losing it.
Yeah.
But okay, so right now they're going to do damage control. Okay. Yeah, they're doing damage control, and they should. I am just floored, y'all. I'm just so stunned that Cliff won the camp comeback. I can't even really, I'll probably have words tomorrow, but for now it's just kind of like, what a waste of time for David and Ovi. I mean, Kimmy wasted a week, but I mean, really, David? A month of this crap. Ovi, 2 weeks? 3, whatever.
And unfortunately, production is probably not going to learn their lesson from this twist, and we'll see some kind of. Again. It is unfortunately, because they don't understand what they do when they do this kind of shit on the show. You know, it's so frustrating. But I want to ask you guys a question, because I think this is really important to think about down the line too. We've all been talking about how Tommy is playing an amazing game. He's probably like one of the front runners to be the winner of the season. Do you guys think that if he doesn't cut Christy at the right time, do you think that that could be a detriment to his game and the downfall of his game?
It depends on if you keep doing this shit.
Well, I definitely think that Christy will do that on her own. Christy is a lot bigger target because of her.
Yeah. I like that answer. I just hope that Tommy is able to identify that that's what needs to happen.
Right, but he may not have to do it himself. Someone else is going to do it, and then once she's on the block, he's not gonna, you know.
When do you think it would be a proper time for him to kind of cut her loose?
Well, it depends on who is he going to be next to. Like, if let's say, let's play devil's advocate here. If there's a final 3 sitch and it's him, Christy, and whoever, Jack, who are you?
I don't think Tommy lets Christy get that far.
Okay, well, just for shits and giggles, if it made it that far, who are you going to sit next to?
Right.
I'm sitting next to Jack Hole. And I'm going to drag him by his little man bun all over the place.
He's not even attractive to me anymore. You know how like everybody like preseason was like, oh, he's so hot. I like am so disgusted by him. And even like the way he talks is so unattractive to me. It's disgusting.
He's so unattractive. It's like I'm trying to think of his name. The one from BB17.
Austin?
Austin, yes. He's that unattractive.
I think he's a bad version of Austin. At least Austin had like somewhat good gameplay up until Vanessa blindsided him. You know, it took Vanessa,
but I'm saying his unattractiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unattractive.
It's how he's handling himself. Like last night's episode, you know, Ovi's on the other side of the door and they're all shit talking Ovi because he stood up for Nicole, and he walks in and everybody leaves and Jack's on his way out and Ovi's like, hey man, can I talk to you? And he turns around like, yes sir, what do you want to talk about?
Douchebag.
I mean, it was such an asshole, just the way he was
so aggressive. It's so aggressive.
It was, and it was intimidating to me. It was uncomfortable for me. And he's like, is everything okay? Well, you're in Camp Comeback. So yeah, you're okay. Yeah. And it's like, you need to.
No, I want to be realistic here. Do you guys think Nicole stands a chance going forward? You do?
Yes. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope that someone, I hope Jack or Jackson or somebody like that, I hope they don't win HOH. I want Nicole. I give a fuck. I don't even know. I don't want Jessica to win HOH.
You know, I could see Christy winning HOH and being like, listen, I have to put up Nick and Belle. We have to finish what we started.
Didn't they say it was going to be an
endurance? It was kind of rumored, but I feel like they would have announced that.
But that's what Julie said. I didn't know if Julie meant that this HOH is going to be an endurance or next Thursday is going to be an endurance.
I didn't hear that. All I heard her say was, I promise somebody's actually going home next week.
Yeah, somebody's going home.
But she mentioned that it's going to be an epic endurance.
Okay.
So I didn't know.
I don't know. I would assume
or next week.
I would assume that if it were this week, they would have ended the episode with them starting the endurance competition like they always do. Because that's a big advertisement to say like, sign up for the live feeds to watch this competition play out live. AKA,
but sometimes they have to flip it.
AKA watch like Fish for 30 minutes and watch like the final 2, make a deal, and then jump off.
You know, because it's going to be endurance. So they probably have to flip the backyard really fast to put the wall up or whatever it is.
I don't think
because they had the had the thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's endurance tonight, because that's another point, Deb, is that when they do an endurance competition, usually the backyard is locked off like literally all day because they're like building this huge ass set. So you're right, like that they have to like flip like this ball competition and then put a new one out. It would be like way too late for them to start this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't
hopefully
see
next week
anything crazy like that, but my intuition is telling me that I have a hair on my lip.
It would be really good. That competition where the knockout competition where like two people answer a thing and they get to eliminate somebody.
I think
I could see
that. And I like those because they're really telling.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of my favorite comps that they do, actually. And I feel like now would be a good time to do that because it would reinforce Nick and Bella that they're really on the out.
Yeah, and Nick is banking on Bella to win it. What if Bella won HOH? Who's going up? Let's just say it. What if she
don't manifest that?
Let's manifest it just for
She's
fun.
going for the Jacks. Bella's going for the Jacks.
You think so?
You think she's going for the Jacks? You don't
Bitch
think
has
she's
no
gonna finish
fear.
the whole Nicole thing and go, bitch,
No.
you're going out. I'm making sure
No,
of it now.
not after what just happened. No, she's going for big dogs. I'm sorry, but Bella has no fear.
Honestly, if that's what happens, then sign me up for a Bella HOH. There are worse things that could happen to this season.
I think it'd be
God. I will be so happy to meet whoever takes out the Jacks.
Imagine if Jack wins HOH again.
Oh God, I will.
That is the worst timeline.
Bella would put up Julie Moonves and Allison Grodner, probably.
I would also like to see what Catherine does in HOH too. That would be good.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Who is Catherine?
Jackson.
I'm quickly become Catherine's #1 fan.
Jackson and Holly.
Yeah, put them up. Put them up. He dumped her for Beth. Is that what they're calling her now, Beth?
Why do they call her Beth? Like, who is Beth? I keep hearing about this Beth.
Beth?
Holly.
Beth?
I don't know why they're calling her Beth, but it's good. I like it.
Just making up names now? Can I just go on Big Brother and everyone just calls me Jason?
Remember, speaking of Jason, remember Jason used to call the one girl Fat Beth?
Wait, what?
What?
Who was it that he called Fat Beth?
I have no idea.
I can't remember.
I think it was a BBOTT, wasn't it?
Oh, that's why I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Who was it? Okay, I didn't know this was a BBOTT question.
Was it an OTT? Who, or was it regular BB?
I don't remember anyone calling
Did he call one of the twins Fat Beth?
All I remember is Thickums.
Chunky?
The live feeds are back up, by the way.
Yeah, no, I think it was one of the twins. Because one of them was chunkier, and he called one of them Fat Beth.
Is that a name? Is that a thing to call when you're calling a girl fat to call her a Fat Beth?
I have no idea.
I've never heard of that.
Kinda like every annoying bitch you know is a Karen.
You don't remember that, Fat Beth? Oh my God.
Mine is completely
I think
blind.
it was the twins.
Whistle Nut?
I'm watching the live feed right now. Bella is like pissed. She's like pointing she's in the boat room with Jack, Jackson, and Sam, and Bella's just like going off, like waving her fingers everywhere. Oh my God, she is fired up.
Like, I can't believe that, we were all in agreement to get rid of Nicole. And how did you not know that was who we wanted out? Nick.
This is pretty telling. The two feed cameras one's on Nick with Tommy, Holly, and Annalise, and they're all just sitting having a good conversation. Like their body language is very like chill. And then the other is like Bella, like literally like pointing her fingers everywhere. You could mute these feeds and just see, just by body language alone, how different these players are and how differently they're handling the situation. Oh my gosh. Like I said on Tuesday, for all of Bella's craziness, she is great casting because she is really driving the only source of and driving the only real sense of drama in the house right now.
Yeah.
I'm so tempted to do a show this weekend.
I won't be able to, but we'll see who wins HOH. But
I don't know if I can wait. I mean, we still do a show Tuesday, but I'm really tempted to do something.
Yeah,
like Sunday or something. Because this is too good to wait. This is just too much.
At least it's starting to get good.
It's getting better. It's been good. It hasn't been flat. It's definitely been entertaining. I'm not happy about some of the stuff that's been entertaining, but shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it is. So, okay, let's play. It's Sam wins HOH. Who's he putting up?
I don't think Sam wins HOH here. I think that would be really bad for his game.
What if he does?
I think he would.
Would he go safe?
I think he would go safe. But man, what a bad move that would be.
Bad move, because he is.
Sam does not need. He is like the #1 person that does not need this HOH.
And Tommy is already talking about targeting Sam.
Mm-hmm.
So if he does win it, he needs to put the jacks up.
He'd probably put up like Jessica and Cliff.
And that's such a bitch move. That is a bitch move.
It is a bitch move, but that's what he would need to do.
But he's working with them.
He's working with everybody. I feel like Jess and Cliff would like cause the least amount of waves and the least amount of people to say like, oh, like look what he did. Let's target him. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna be like super mad at him for targeting Jess and Cliff.
Right.
Except for Nicole, but you know, Nicole really doesn't have a lot of agency in this game right now either.
Well, why not win HOH and make waves? You're going to have to do it eventually. Why does everyone so scared to get blood on their hands, to make waves, and get a target on their back?
I agree, Allison.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that. But in this particular instance with Sam and this vote that just happened, this is when you sit back and you let everybody else scream and take each other out,
Oh, heck yeah. I'll be sitting in the back with my...
just sitting eating popcorn.
I'm gonna pull my blender water out of the fridge.
Yeah.
And drink it.
You'll be like, this is so nice and cold.
Look, Jack.
I love it.
Jack, it's getting a little warm, so I'm gonna put it in the freezer. Don't let it, I don't want to.
Let's all have a moment of silence and a moment of sip for Kimmy.
This is for Kimmy. Kimmy, girl, you put your shaker wherever the hell you want.
Yeah. And if he won't let you put it in the refrigerator, stick it up his ass.
Exactly.
Jesus, because it's cold up there. I'm pretty sure that man's cold.
My friend.
But I have to head out, but feel free to keep talking if you guys want to. But I have to get going here. I'm very excited about what's to come. I wish we had a bigger reaction from Nick and Bella during the live show.
Coming, honey.
I was waiting for that, but you're right. Like there's some shit going on right now, so I can't wait to fire up the live feeds and see what's going.
Right.
Deborah and I are gonna get nasty as soon as you leave.
Okay, that's fine. You can talk shit about me.
No, not about you.
You can always talk shit about me. It's fine. Deb, sorry for saying your YouTube thing was open. I thought it was you.
No, I didn't even open it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said
that. That's okay.
But you guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TLionz, TLIONZZ. It is spelled right on the screen, so now Allison can't mess it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're welcome for changing the format, so I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your website address, Tyler?
Scratchstudios.co.
Oh, okay. Just co, not com, right?
Yes, .co. That's very important.
Because he has to be different.
No, because scratchstudios.com was already taken, and the asshole wouldn't let me purchase the website from him.
And what is Scratch Studios?
I do wedding photography, and I also do destination weddings. I am going to Taiwan in August to shoot a wedding, so I'm very excited about that. But so I am going to head out. Thanks for the plug, as always, Deb. But we'll talk on Tuesday. I feel like it's going to be a totally different show on Tuesday regarding like where everybody is in the house, and I can't wait to see like how we end up there.
I just hope it's not the same place where we were last week.
Yeah,
because the same people are there, so this camp comeback.
A lot rides on this HOH, that's for sure.
Yes,
it is the same people without camp comeback.
The biggest thing that rides on this HOH is, will somebody actually have the balls to make a move?
Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Have a good evening.
Bye, Tyler.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, let me tell you something. Jack would be in danger if he talked to me like that about a blender shaker going in the refrigerator. I would his shit up. Do you understand me? I would. Do you remember in season 2 when that chick got in trouble for the toothbrush?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd lick everything. I would sterilize my
Oh.
tongue and get a tetanus shot, but I'd still lick everything. Don't even get me started.
Oh, I would be so passive
But God
aggressive.
bless- Oh,
Oh,
listen.
the passive aggressiveness that I have in me would be, it's just unbelievable.
God bless Kim.
Yes.
God bless Kimmy, though. Bless her heart. She couldn't react because of
I know.
that. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad that a woman can't
Defend
say how
herself. Yeah.
defend herself because of how she will come off because of the color of her skin. And that's stupid. And people that want to say, oh, well, she's just shut up. No, I mean, just whatever. Yeah, it is easy for me to say I would say all these things because I'm me. And
Because you have white privilege.
right. And I don't know, Deb, I mean, I've been busting my ass to get on Big Brother for years, so they've all done something I haven't even been able to accomplish. My ass will be out week 2. I mean, seriously, because I can't keep my mouth shut. I mean, I can keep my mouth shut, but I can't keep my mouth shut, when it comes to being disrespected, and because there's game and there's just being an ass. And I get, like, I was watching on Rob Has a Podcast the other day, and they were all talking about, well, you got to keep game, you got to play game. And Ovi kind of screwed up by going up there and telling them to stop it. And what they did to Nicole wasn't cool. And I gotta have to disagree a little bit, because I have to commend Ovi for doing that, because that's not an easy thing, especially when you're already an outcast and you're going into the lion's den with 9 other people. You have no idea what's going to be thrown at you. So I'm glad that he did that.
But I would have other ways of getting even that people wouldn't even notice. Like I would take meat out to be defrosted, and once it was defrosted, I would put it back in the freezer.
Oh, food poisoning.
And then take it back out again.
That's going to kill everybody.
And then don't eat the chicken. Just don't eat the chicken.
I would take stinky things like tuna fish in little pieces, and I would put it in drawers.
Exactly.
Keep their clothing. That's what I would do.
Underneath the dresser where they can't, and then same thing with the girls, their makeup and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Take one of their favorite palettes and just stick it under something, in somebody else's bag, get some little infighting going there between friends. Just take their, favorite mascara or whatever. And, I don't know, it might end up in the drawer of the oven. Just misplace things accidentally.
Have you ever seen Horrible Bosses? The movie Horrible Bosses. One of the guys, they all have horrible bosses. He gets into his boss's house and he takes a toothbrush and just scrubs it up against his butthole and then puts it back in the I don't know. You can't do that on Big Brother.
No, you can't do that, but you can switch.
People deserve it though.
You can switch the regular coffee for decaffeinated. Mm-hmm. You could switch the salt for the sugar. There's little things that you can do, switch spices up just to, instead of cinnamon, put some red pepper in there, or some paprika in with the cinnamon. There's little micro passive aggressive bullshit things you can do. And it's all fair game. I do like the taking the chicken out, putting the chicken back, taking the chicken out. And nobody knows. Nobody's going to notice. You just do it, on the sly. And then just don't eat the chicken. And then before you know it, everybody's doubled over on eviction.
Deb's going to be the first person ever arrested on Big Brother for premeditated murder. I mean, for premeditation, manslaughter, is that what it is? And it's not involuntary. Somebody could die from food poisoning. That is, listen, I'm all about getting even with somebody. I'm talking about sticking unused tampons in men's shoes, okay, and just being a little.
Oh no,
twat.
I'm
not sticking it. I don't want to see a used. I don't want to see my own used tampon. Oh my God!
Stick that. That's a good one. Stick that in someone's shoe. And then they got to stick their hand in there and pull it out, and they're like, "Oh God,
we're spiraling." Andrew Gibson sent me. Listen, he sent me a message. He said Andrew Gibson, who guests on this show from Sequester, said, "Good for Cliff. Maybe not the most exciting returnee, but he has stepped up he's in returnee comps." Yeah, yeah.
Can the people in the audience, do they disagree with my taking the chicken out, putting the chicken back in?
Oh, can you not see it? They're all calling you a murderer. You're gonna kill everybody. I'm such a little shit because, I got bullied a lot when I was younger, and
I did too.
I'm a totally different person now than I was back then, but I had to be that person to become the person I am now. And I think seeing the way Kimmy and Ovi were treated there, it just really hit home, and it really bothered me. Like, even when Jack was talking to Ovi in the storage room, and Ovi was just asking him if everything was okay. And, that's not an easy question to ask when you're scared. He was and Jack is an intimidating person, but karma is going to come back around, and he's going to be humbled really quick. This guy is just, I can handle Jackson at this point, but I'm sick and tired of sitting here talking about how rude and dumb and stupid and racist these people. Yeah, we get it. We all know. But we love the show. We're going to watch it anyway. And I just really want to see Jack get his comeuppance. I'm sick of him. I'm just over it.
It's going to be glorious.
It's going to be an amazing
thing.
And
seeing Christy on the block on eviction night. Oh, my word.
What the hell?
Girl, we're going to have to go live. We're going to have to go live, like, before she gets evicted.
Oh, she's going to be the first jury member. And be stuck in that house all by herself on her period. I don't know. Do we have anything else? Anything? No. We may do a show this week, and I don't know if you're busy this week. I'm just saying I might do that. I don't know.
Girl, what do you think?
Yeah, we'll be doing a show probably. Here's the thing. We'll do something just because this is too good to pass up. Maybe Saturday afternoon or Sunday. We'll figure it out. But there's too much going on to wait till Tuesday, in my opinion. So, well, with that being said, I think we're gonna log off. I hope everyone's enjoying the new format. I really loved Deb's background tonight. It looks really nice. She's got candles and our cat crawling all over, and looks really nice. We got Tyler phoning it in from his fucking closet, but that's okay. It's hot in his New York apartment, and he's got a
teeny tiny apartment. Yeah, I've been there.
Areas, so I'm just messing with him. He knows I love him. We're just messing.
Oh, but can I tell you something? I slept over Tyler's a few weeks ago, and I slept like a baby.
Yeah, because he's got a comfortable bed, I heard.
Yeah, and I realized why I am able, because I'm not really able to sleep with other people, because like when my man's here, I can't sleep. And I realized why it was so easy to sleep with Tyler. Zero expectation of sex.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
zero. It's never happening.
I'm just afraid I'm going to fart in my sleep. So I'm constantly like, I don't want to be sleeping with someone for the first time and I fart in my sleep or something happens.
Well, I don't care if I fart on Tyler.
Yeah, but still, everyone farts. It's a part of life. But, that's just really weird. Captain Obvious farts in his sleep all night and keeps me up. It's ridiculous. And it's like my body reacts because as soon as he farts in his sleep, my arms could be under the covers. I am immediately like keeping the covers tucked in so the smell doesn't get out. And I ain't breathing until I can't smell it anymore. On that note, I'm tired. And I think we're going to end this show. Yes, Mars, I fart. And I had broccoli today. So it's been one of those days. Anyway, So Deborah, how can people find you?
Right here.
You got a little box. That is how you can find Deborah on Twitter at My Next Life Debbie, DEBI. I no longer have to spell it anymore. Thank you.
Right there.
Yes. Right there. And as you can see, I'm going to try something real quick.
Oh, this way. Right there.
Look at that little banner. I took that. No, I'm going to hide it. And now our names are back. I'm going to try something really quick. I'm going to add something real quick.
I really wish we could add those filters on that we were playing with the other day.
Yeah, we were doing something fun.
The pineapple filter. The dancing pineapple. I really like that.
Okay, so here's one. Follow my cat on Instagram. This is my cat's Instagram. It's Finley's Insty. It's FINLEYS_INSTI. So everyone follow my cat on Instagram. And please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube. You will get notifications for when we go live. You can follow me on Twitter right there. That's my Twitter handle. Whenever I'm not spelling things. And I am on Instagram myself at the.memphis.darling. I think we've lost everyone because Rob has a podcast is fired up. So that's usually when we lose everybody. But that's okay. We love them. We support everybody. We're not haters. We don't care. Rob's been helping me this week, believe it or not, try to figure out what to do because YouTube is dropping Google Hangouts, which is a good thing because now we have this new kick-ass layout that I found on StreamYard. So anyone out there, any vloggers who are kind of stuck and you don't know what to do and you're like, oh my God, Google Hangouts what am I going to do come August 1st? Go to StreamYard. You can try it. And if you like it, sign up for it. It's really, really worth it. Nothing in life is free. Hangouts has been free, but you get a free product. It freezes up and it doesn't look as good as this does. And you can do whatever you want to it. So go to StreamYard and look it up. They're really helpful. They answer your questions just like that. Also, I want to add that I bought the domain, MyWeeklyMeltdown.com. We're building a website. It's up. You can go to MyWeeklyMeltdown.com, but I'm telling you, it's under heavy construction. It's so bad.
Are there any fabulous pictures of me on there yet?
Not yet. It's only me screaming into a microphone. That's it. I got to get you and Tyler to write up your About Me portion and pictures and all kinds of stuff, and we'll get that going. What do they say? I will hear you guys talk about farts and chickens, even if RHAP has Caitlin Herman co-hosting tonight. I think Caitlin Herman, that's so sweet, Mars. Caitlin Herman, I think, is starting to co-host with Rob on Thursday nights. It's like a thing now. And that's so cool. And did you know that Caitlin Herman and I are the same size? We're both 4'11". They were talking about how tiny she is. We're the same size. You basically met me.
I met her and I hugged her and I squeezed her and she's a sweetie.
All right. So that's how you can find us and all of that jazz. And we'll be back this weekend. We'll do an impromptu show. But if you subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown, you will get a notification ahead of time before we go live. Also, if you like the My Weekly Meltdown Facebook page, you will also get, when we post there. So we'll do something this weekend. And then we'll be back maybe Tuesday. Oh, yeah, Tuesday, because that'll be the day Tyler does it. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you later. Bye. Bye.
Bye, babe.
I burped a little bit.